By the time we reach 2050, the world as we know it will be transformed beyond recognition. And at the heart of the transformation lies a force that will be everywhere: artificial intelligence. Can you even imagine it? A world where AI has taken over every aspect of our lives, from our homes to our workplaces, our communities, and whatever lies beyond that. And with every passing day, AI is becoming more intelligent, more sophisticated, and more powerful. One example of AI in action is the AI-driven store, which eliminates the need for cashiers and waiting lines, providing a more efficient shopping experience. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg. AI will play a crucial role in the healthcare industry, improving diagnosis and treatment, while in transportation, it will revolutionize the way we travel, making it safer, faster, and more convenient. From advanced robotics and smart homes to drone deliveries and personal assistants, AI will impact our lives in unimaginable ways, transforming our world beyond recognition. But that's not all. Soon, AI chatbots and voice recognition systems will be so advanced that they'll sound and act just like real human beings, and we'll have robots everywhere too. They'll be our companions, serving as pets and providing us with much-needed company. In factories, they'll dominate the workplace, taking on jobs as diverse as cooking, teaching, and even law enforcement. And with universal translators and ubiquitous voice recognition, language barriers will be a thing of the past. Everywhere you go, you'll be able to communicate with ease. And if that's not enough to blow your mind, just imagine the countless sensors installed in your clothes, your home, and your environment, all working together to monitor your well-being and improve your quality of life. Computing is about to experience a mind-boggling transformation. Brace yourselves, as by 2050, we might witness the rise of quantum computers that rely on the wacky properties of quantum physics, delivering a colossal boost in computing power beyond anything we've seen so far. With artificial intelligence and computing merged with humans, we might see people controlling their computers and prosthetic devices with their minds through brain chips like Elon Musk's Neuralink. By 2050, the advanced brain chips will make it possible for people to treat Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, spinal cord injuries, and even blindness. And if that's not enough, robotic prosthetics might even be robust and sophisticated than our biological limbs. Picture yourself with enhanced senses and stronger arms and legs by 2050. On top of that, prosthetic eyes and ears will be available to restore sight and hearing. Imagine a future where people will communicate through brain signals and interact with virtual reality everywhere. In the near future, you'll be able to try on clothes and experiment with fashion in virtual reality closets. How cool is that? And that's not all. Holograms are about to take FaceTime to the next level, giving you the chance to interact with friends and loved ones in a whole new way. But wait, it gets even better. Thanks to the cutting-edge technology, we'll soon be able to explore other planets and travel the world without ever leaving our homes. That's right, virtual platforms will allow us to move around and experience new places without actually going anywhere. Imagine stepping onto Mars or swimming with the dolphins in the Great Barrier Reef, all from the comfort of your living room. The possibilities are endless. And let's not forget the rise of electric cars. In just a few short years, the number of electric vehicles on the road has skyrocketed, with projections showing that by 2050, the majority of automobiles will be electric. This means saying goodbye to gas stations and hello to at-home charging stations, which can refuel your car in as little as 10 minutes. Plus, with companies like Tesla already offering semi-autonomous vehicles, it's only a matter of time before fully self-driving cars become commonplace. Before you know it, you'll be cruising around town in a car with no steering wheel. Now that's something to look forward to. By 2050, we'll be living in a world where technology is at the forefront of everything we do. Autonomous vans and semi-trucks will be crisscrossing the country, delivering packages and shipments with no human intervention. But that's not all. Drones will also be in on the action, zipping around to make short-distance deliveries from floating or vertical warehouses. And that's just the beginning. There will also be surveillance and security drones, construction drones, entertainment drones, and even agriculture drones. Plus, electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft will provide urban transportation, and companies like Uber and Airbus are already hard at work at making aerial ride sharing and air taxis a reality. Imagine a world where you can fly high above the city in a sleek eVTOL, taking in the stunning skyline views from the comfort of your own seat. Or picture a future where your packages are delivered by a friendly drone that drops them off right at your doorstep. Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur and CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has some grand plans for the future of transportation. In his view, traditional roads won't cut it anymore, and we need to start thinking in 3D. That means we'll either have to take to the skies with flying cars or go underground with tunnels. Musk is particularly fond of the tunnel idea, and his Boring Company is already digging experimental tunnels under cities. If he can find a way to make tunnel boring more cost-effective, we could soon see thousands of tunnels crisscrossing major cities all over the world. But that's not all. Musk is also working on another ambitious transportation project called Hyperloop, which would use vacuum maglev technology to transport passengers to speeds up to 700 miles per hour. That means you could travel from Los Angeles to San Francisco in just 43 minutes instead of the usual 6-hour car ride. By 2050, we can expect to see the first Hyperloop systems in operation, revolutionizing long-distance land transportation and making traditional airplanes look like relics of the past. Speaking of airplanes though, there's still plenty of innovation happening in that field as well. With improved battery technology, electric airliners could become a reality, making air travel more sustainable and eco-friendly than ever before. And if that's not exciting enough for you, several companies are also working on developing supersonic aircrafts that could carry small amount of passengers at breakneck speeds. By 2050, we could be zipping around the world in Concorde-like planes that are faster, safer, and more efficient than anything we've seen before. What if we could travel the world in rockets, like in a sci-fi movie? Well, Elon Musk is making it possible with his incredible Starship. Soon you could travel from New York to London in just 30 minutes. But that's not the only thing that's changing. Our energy system is transforming too. In the past decade, the cost of solar power has plummeted, thanks to the economies of scale and improved technology. Wind power has also become much cheaper. In fact, new investments in renewables is often cheaper than those in natural gas and coal. The only problem is energy storage for utility-scale systems. But fear not, researchers are developing new methods to store large amounts of energy, like compressing air or turning it into a liquid. So get ready to blast off into the future with rocket travel and renewable energy. The future's looking bright and full of promise. By 2050, we can expect almost half of the world's electricity to come from renewable sources such as solar and wind power. But that's just the beginning. The energy sector is rapidly evolving, and fusion power is on the horizon. Fusion power may sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's becoming a reality. 35 countries are joining forces in France to explore the possibility of fusion power generation in a $20 billion project. Imagine being able to produce electricity from fusion-powered plasma, creating steam that will generate electricity using turbines. The first plasma is set to happen in December 2025, and by 2050, we could have fully functional fusion power plants that operate more efficiently than any other power source in history. In addition to energy, space exploration is also taking off at an unprecedented pace. With NASA's Artemis program, humans will return to the moon by 2024. And not only that, but we may even set our sights on Mars in the 2030s, thanks to the efforts of SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Dynetics. But that's not all. SpaceX is planning to establish a permanent colony on Mars using its innovative Starship rocket. Imagine humans living on another planet. The possibilities are endless, and we can't wait to see what the future holds. By 2050, Elon Musk has plans to create a bustling city on Mars, home to a whopping 1 million people. And that's not all. SpaceX is also developing an incredible satellite network called Starlink, which will provide lightning-fast internet access to people all over the world. But wait, there's more. Other companies like Blue Origin, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Virgin Galactic are all racing to explore space too. In just 30 years, we could have permanent colonies on the moon, space hotels orbiting around us, and humans living on Mars. Can you even imagine that? Now let's talk about food. By 2050, we'll see some big changes in the way we eat. Livestock currently contribute to a whopping 15% of human greenhouse gas emissions and uses a staggering 26% on the Earth's land surface to feed our growing population. We need to make some changes, and fast. Thankfully, meat alternatives like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods are taking the world by storm, with billion-dollar valuations in a rapidly growing market. And let's not forget about plant-based diets, which are becoming more and more popular. But that's not all. There's also something called cultured meat, which is produced in a lab using a vitro cell culture, which means we can avoid slaughtering animals and produce minimal emissions. By 2050, we could have vitro T-bone steaks available to everyone, helping us meet the demand for food while escaping the uncertainty of a changing climate. By 2050, we'll witness a massive shift in the way we produce and consume food, thanks to the power of vertical farming. Imagine massive high-tech towers filled with lush greenery and thriving crops, all growing indoors and in cities. That's the future of farming, and it's set to revolutionize the industry by utilizing minimal land and water resources. With vertical farming, we can grow more food in less space, reduce transportation costs and emissions, and even provide fresh, healthy produce to people all over the world. So by 2050, we'll see massive vertical farms popping up everywhere, feeding a growing population and paving the way for a more sustainable future. Get ready to be amazed by the incredible innovations and breakthroughs happening in the world of agriculture. This is the future of farming, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. Advancements in biotechnology will also pave the way for exciting new therapies and medical treatments. Stem cells, which can be directed to become specific cells, will be used to regenerate injuries and combat a variety of diseases, including Alzheimer's, heart disease, and even cancer. Gene editing using CRISPR technology will also allow scientists to remove disease-causing strands of DNA and replace them with healthy ones, potentially curing lifelong inherited illnesses. As we work to decarbonize the world's economy, carbon removal technology will play a crucial role in mitigating climate change. Carbon capture and storage will capture emissions from sources and transport them underground, while advanced technologies will remove carbon directly from the air and seawater. We can also use certain minerals to convert carbon from gas into a solid. All of these strategies have the potential to make a significant impact on the environment, and it's likely that we'll see their widespread implementation in the coming years. So get excited for a future where we can produce food sustainably, cure diseases with cutting-edge biotechnology, and take meaningful steps towards addressing climate change. Wow, can you believe it? By the year 2050, the world as we know it will be transformed beyond recognition by the power of artificial intelligence. From our homes to our workplaces and beyond, AI will be everywhere. It's incredible to think about what kind of amazing innovations and breakthroughs we'll see in the coming years. But the future's not set in stone. It's up to us to shape the role that AI will play in our world. So what do you think? How do you imagine AI will impact our lives in the coming decades? Will it be a force for good, or are there potential dangers we need to watch out for? Let's start a conversation in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, ideas, and concerns. Let's come together and explore the endless possibilities that lie ahead with the power of artificial intelligence. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the latest news and discussions about AI and its impact on our world. Thanks for watching, and let's get the conversation started.